Hey, welcome. This is my first ever video, so buckle in, folks. I've never done like YouTube readings or anything like that, and quite frankly, I'm kind of nervous. I don't know, there's something about being in front of a camera that like kind of makes me a little almost nauseous, in all honesty. But we're gonna go with it because I think it's important to push yourself outside of your comfort zone every once in a while. So I figured it'd be fun, and I love reading tarot, and there's just not enough people in my sphere that I get to read for, so I figured I would just open it up to YouTube, and if you find it and it resonates, it's yours, and I want you to have it and embrace it and do what you want with it. Take what works, take what doesn't work, and throw it away. But yeah, so enjoy. I'm gonna do 3 piles, and we are going to do 3 yes or no's. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pick a pile, any pile. We're gonna get a straight yes or no, and then we're gonna go into it further with advice and an additional card for advice as well. And we're going to do that with the Shadowscape Tarot and Animal Oracle deck. All right, so I'm just going to let them come out. Actually, I'm going to cut the deck and draw the yes or no, and then we'll let the advice kind of fall out, just as I say that. Okay, I'll show you. These have been shuffled already, but I'm just shuffling them in front of the camera for you. Oh, it's such a nice day here. It's so bright and sunny. I was like, this is like the perfect spot for a reading. It really is. So yeah, I don't know. It's good for me. Looking out my window, I see trees and a little river stream, a stop sign. All right, that feels good. That feels good. So yes or no, 3 yes or no's. So we have our first one, second one, third one. All right. So pick a card, any card. I'm going to start 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to start with 1. Okay, I'm going to put these up here for now, so I have room to kind of explore this one. So yes or no? We have the Death card, and I just heard yes with this. I really did. I heard yes, but you're going to have to say no to some things. Wow. So it's kind of a yes and no, but yes to whatever you're asking, and then you're going to have to say no to a couple of things and allow yourself to transform into a new cycle. This might be hard. You might have to let some things go, but really, honestly, I feel like this, I mean, there's so much fire here. We have the Phoenix, and I feel really transformative, igniting, passionate energy in whatever choice it is that you're, wanting to make for yourself, or decision that you're trying to find the answers to come to. Death and rebirth in the best way possible, really. Let's get some advice for it. So the Animal Oracle deck, I'll shuffle, but it's been shuffled, but I'll just shuffle again. So yes, but you might have to say no to a few things. I'm sensing like it's like a 7 of Pentacles vibe where you're kind of pruning a garden. Taking out the weeds so something really magnificent can grow for yourself. There's all these like flowers. Yeah, there's like all these flowers. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting okay. Advice. Advice for this yes card. Advice. Whoa, did you see that? Oh, you're not gonna believe it. We have the 5 bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. Sorry, that's just like so synchronistic with the death card here. We're talking about death and rebirth. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. This is so exciting. This might be scary. Bats can provoke a sense of fear of the unknown a little bit, but I think that's really okay. I think that's what you're needing to tap into here. This is going to sound really weird. I actually had a dream of a bat last night, but it was like a little baby bat, and it wasn't like an omen or anything. It was just like I found this baby bat, and I like wrapped him up, and I just took care of him, and I just like kind of walked around, and I went to this ended up going to this restaurant. Me and this bat went to this restaurant, and we were just talking about, my mom was at the counter. She doesn't work in the restaurant biz at all. But my mom was at the counter sort of getting all these papers in line and la da da. And I asked her, I don't know how I initiated the conversation, but she gave me this advice while this baby bat was with me, and we were just hanging out, right? But she gave me this advice it was like work related. She told me to change my career, which I don't know. That's my own personal life right now. I'm like, okay, whatever. But for you, I think it's kind of interesting. So this might have to do with career for you, or maybe clientele, where you're saying yes to a big opportunity or maybe a smaller opportunity, and it's having you prioritize them over other commitments. And I just get a really good, it's scary, but it's like, it's a good kind of scary. It's the kind of growth that's going to push you a little bit. Let's some additional advice, please. Whoa, you have the Ace of Cups. That's interesting. Ace of Cups. Love, new love, opportunity. I don't know. I'm getting self-love with this, and nurturing. So if this is your advice, I would say self-nurturing is the way to go. It's going to nurture you, your garden, what you're growing. Prioritize yourself and what that means for you. And prioritizing yourself might mean partnering with people that you've never really partnered with before. So this is really exciting. The answer to this one is yes, but you might have to say no to a couple of things and go outside of your comfort zone. But ultimately, it's going to be really nurturing. So that's pile number 1. Pile number 2. So we have 2, 3. We're going with 2. We have the 10 of Swords. No. I'm going to say no, but by saying no, there's this really, I want to say, magnetic sense of release, meaning, I don't know what that means actually. It's like you release and suddenly you're this magnet. No. But it's sometimes, oh, I understand. Okay, so this is the word it's like loss is opportunity is what I'm hearing. So saying no, releasing, allowing yourself a loss is an opportunity in itself sometimes, which can be that's a difficult answer. I'm really sorry. I'm just saying what the cards are saying. Let's get some advice for you. Advice, please, for the 10 of Swords. And no. Be playful, Sandpiper spirit. Well, honestly, if anything can follow up as your advice with the 10 of Swords, this is so nice. If we got Bat spirit with the 10 of Swords, that would have been like a totally different message. But we have the Sandpiper. Be playful. Sometimes there's loss and opportunity. Say no. Give to yourself right now. Give to yourself. Be playful. The 10 of Swords can be a really heavy energy, but it doesn't have to be. As soon as you release yourself from that heavy energy or whatever energy other people might inflict on you, you open up your doors to something that's going to start healing you and healing that process, because this is the end of a cycle. And at the end of a tough cycle like this, you go up. You know, there's a place you go up from. Let's get some advice from the tarot. Oh, that was fast. Ace of Swords. Are you kidding me? At the end of a tough cycle, a beautiful new beginning comes into you. This is self-revelation. This is maybe perhaps a message. This is incredible. So the answer is no, but through loss, there is opportunity. That's your answer for pile number 2. Last but not least, number 3, Justice. Justice. I hear yes with this, but I'm going to have to sit with this a little bit. Okay, I'm hearing yes and no, actually. There's like parts, bits and parts. There's some sort of discernment, level of discernment that I'm getting with this. It's, you might want to watch pile number 1 almost, I'm hearing, because it's kind of a yes and no answer. You're going to say yes to some things and no to others. There's this yin and yang energy with this particular justice that I'm getting. And I'm getting a lot of like transmutation, a lot of pruning, a lot of going over what you have gone over. And it's like fine tuning. So yeah, there's no clear answer with this one, actually, funny enough. I'm getting a real yes or no. Let's get some advice. Advice, please. What you put into something is what you're going to get. So, and what somebody gives to you, what are you going to give to them in return? I don't know. That might be, I don't know why I just said that, but advice for the Justice card. Yes and no. Life is speeding up, Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. I'm not going to lie. This is kind of a tough one. Let me just sit with this for a second. I'm getting this, like, there is a card in here and it didn't come out, but I am getting a sense of clutter. They're running as fast as they can. This Antelope Spirit is running and there's all this stuff flying off of them, or her, of them. And to me that indicates, like, what are you going to take? What are you not going to take? Are the words that are coming to mind with that. What additional advice can you give with this Justice card, Antelope Spirit? Wow, freedom. You need freedom. There's like this self-imposed, it's like you're surrounding yourself and some things are working and some things aren't. It's like, yeah, you see all these thorns. To me, usually the 8 of Swords, it's like the swords might be, the swords aren't the issue. Like the ultimate issue with this card is somebody is placing themselves in a position where they're powerless. If they take off the blindfold, if they take a couple steps back, they're able to free themselves of this energy or work with it in a way that empowers them. And to me, it's like the swords aren't the issue here. This beautiful swan isn't the issue here. It's all these thorns, all these things that don't belong in a garden. Watch number 1. Watch number 1. There's this garden theme's coming up again. And there's this death and rebirth kind of coming up here. But so the advice, I think, with this one, it's sort of a yes and no question. Yes to some things, no to others. Prune your garden, your space, your environment, your beliefs, values. There's a lot coming up with this, and perhaps it's because it's a major arcana, so this could be affecting multiple areas of your life, but yeah, I would just do some personal pruning with pile number 3, and that's going to free you, and the momentum after that happens, I think is going to be very positive for you. So, though, and transformative. So those are your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.